Property investing for beginners. That is what we're going to be talking about today. And if you're watching this video and you are new to property, oh my goodness, it can be a minefield out there. What is the right strategy? How do you find deals? What to say to agents? What's return on investment? How to use other people's money? Who do you need in your power team? And if you are someone that wants to start, scale and grow a property portfolio, maybe you're finding it difficult right now because you simply do not know where to start. You do not have a plan. You have no idea what to say to agents, how to overcome objections, even how to put an offer in or do a refurbishment. Or perhaps you've got some misconception that you need to go to university. You've got to have a degree. You've got to be a multi-millionaire or have access to hundreds of thousands of pounds. Or perhaps you need to be a builder or an electrician or a estate agent in order to become a professional property investor. So what I'm going to do in this session, we're going to scrap all of that. I'm going to take you through the basics because I've got some great news. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what your situation is, every single person can become a professional property investor. You can build a multi-million pound property portfolio using none of your own money. You can start generating £15,000 per year per property. You can use properties you do not even own. You can go and do big deals. You can start making £250,000, £500,000 from one deal. And you can do this part-time, 5 to 7 hours a week alongside what you're doing. And you can relatively quickly get yourself in a position where you've got more time, more freedom, more energy, more finances, so you can do what you want, when you want, with who you want. You're literally just 1 or 2 property transactions away. Property is all about building relationships. You do not have to do this full time. You do not have to use your own money, and you can get started even if you've got no experience. Look, we all start at point zero. That's the reality. It doesn't matter what you've done in life, what you're gonna do in life, at some point we all start with no experience. Hey, driving a car, riding a bike. There was a time in your life where you didn't know how to do those things. So when you want to learn how to drive a car, what do? You go find a great teacher, you invest in training, you invest in lessons, and over a period of days, weeks, hours, you get better and better and better and better and better, and then you're ready for your test. You pass your test, you feel amazing, and then the real work starts and you get better and better and better. It's the same in property. It's all about keep it simple, follow a process, do the next right thing, get around great mentors, of course, get the right education, and do the bloody work. The reason most people fail in property is because they don't do the work. They allow some bullshit excuse to get in the way. I'm too tired. I haven't got any confidence. I don't have the money. My life is not working. It's the government's fault. Look, no one is coming to save you. Only you can save you. But when you get around the right community, you get around the right people, you can scale fast. You can literally have your first offer accepted within the next 30 days if you make the decision today to do this. Look, my name's Liam Ryan. I've been in property for over 20 years. My first time round, disaster. I lost over 2 million euros. I did everything that you should not do. I bought overseas, off plan, below market value. I was watching Homes Under the Hammer, watching YouTube videos, reading books. I thought I could do it on my own, and I lost over 2 million euros first time round. It was a really, really, really difficult period of my life. Look, it wasn't that the game of property was wrong, it's just that the player wasn't playing it right. My second time round in property, These last 8 years have been incredible. As a new property investor 8 years ago, what did I do? I focused on the right strategy. I invested in training, invested in mentoring, and in the first 90 days, I got my first 3 property deals secured. Using other people's money, these properties were going to generate £15,000 each per year. If you had 3 of these types of properties in your portfolio in the next 90 days, and you knew you were going to add £45,000 onto the bottom line, what difference would that make? Could you make better decisions? Is it going to give you more energy, more confidence, make you a happier person, give you some of that self-belief back, take you on a new adventure? Are you going to feel like you're winning? How do you do this? I've got one system that I've been using now for over 8 years. It's called the Property Freedom Formula. So there are 7 simple steps to follow in order for you to become a property investor, how to find deals, how to fund deals, how to fill or flip those deals. Not many people know this, but the people that know this in the UK right now, the people that I'm personally working with, they are getting some of the best results. Ordinary people getting extraordinary results. So let me tell you what this is. It's called the Property Freedom Formula. We've got 7 steps. Step number 1, this is the most important part of the process, is mindset. And if you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're probably right. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And working on mindset is really important because belief comes before skill set. Yes, that is so true. Belief comes before the skill set. And sometimes people really struggle with their belief, what they tell themselves, the monkey on the shoulder, their belief system, their capabilities. And most people, and maybe you can relate, you are playing at a low level right now. You are underachieving. You haven't even scratched the surface, and it's because you haven't opened up the right part of the brains. Look, the bottom line is, you hang out with 5 skint people, you're going to be number 6. You hang out with 5 negative people, you're going to become a negative person. You hang out with 5 unsuccessful people, you're going to become unsuccessful. So one of the most important parts of becoming a property investor is to start hanging around property investors. Get in a great network. Assets for Life, this is an incredible network, and I've got thousands of people we've trained now over the last 8 years. People really do care. Just people like you and I, just hanging out, talking property, working on our goals, getting results. So mindset is key. The second part of the process is funding. And you can build a property portfolio using none of your own money. And the way you do this is by building relationships, having more conversations, understanding how you are going to structure deals with investors, the different types of products. There's 4 products actually, right? I'm going to share these with you. I want to give you some great content in this session. You have got Savings Accelerator, Portfolio Builder, Buy to Sell, and the Sourcing Solution. And each of these products do something a bit different. They appeal to a slightly different investor. My favorite one is the Savings Accelerator. This is simply where you will borrow money from somebody you know. They will lend you X amount of money for X time period at X% return. You'll then use that money in your property business to go and do no money down deals. So funding is essential. There's more money in the world than ever before. It's easier to raise money. And if you're sitting here with no money right now, you've got to become investable. So you've got to work on your confidence, work on the branding, set your company up, work on how to talk better, build that confidence, and really get yourself into more conversations. 70% of your time needs to be spent having new conversations, building new great relationships, because you are investable. Then we've got site finding. There's so many property strategies, right? So this is a key element of the process, choosing the right strategy for you. That might be a high cash flow strategy, maybe that's single lets, maybe you're going to go into commercial conversions or land developments. Doesn't really matter where you start, the important thing is to start. And what I believe over a period of time is to build a diverse property portfolio of different strategies. Once you've got your strategy, you're then on to step 4, which is the numbers, appraisal. Many people get this wrong that are doing it on their own. Rookie investors make this mistake all the time and they buy property based on emotion or how it makes them feel. You gotta buy based on the numbers. So we have processes, we have spreadsheets, we have everything that you need so you know if a deal stacks up. Once you've done that, you're going to put in your offers, you're going to have offers accepted, and then you're on to the planning process. These are the rules, the regulation, the do's and the don'ts, and also planning your time. Look, top 1% performers, they outsource, they leverage, they focus in on high income generating tasks. And this is part of the freedom formula. So you can earn more, you can do less, you can live a life of freedom. So you can do what you want, when you want, with who you want. And then once you're into planning, you're then onto the construction. Is it a small, medium or large build team you need? How can you maximize the square footage? How can you reduce the build cost? How can you add the most amount of value? I don't do a single build thing on my properties. We outsource and leverage that. Once you've done the construction, it's ready to go. Then you're on to step 7, which is the exit, my friends, the exit. And are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding? How can you maximize ROI? How can you sweat the asset? Look, they are the 7 simple steps that me and my graduates follow on a daily basis on how you can become and start being a property investor. It's actually not that difficult, but like all things, you need help, support, coaching, guidance, a bit of encouragement, a kick up the arse from time to time, a cuddle from here and now. And this is really what the Assets for Life community is about. One system, 100% of the market that will give you those guaranteed results. So remember, step 1, mindset, funding, site finding, appraisal, planning, construction, and the exit. And when you follow all 7 steps, you will get incredible results. I really hope you've enjoyed the 7-step beginner guide to property investing. It's available to everyone. The market's really lucrative right now. There's so many different ways to make money. There's lots of opportunity. And if you are tuning into this and you are somebody that wants to start, scale and grow a property portfolio, you're looking to get out the rat race, you want to build a legacy, you want more time, you want to go on a new adventure and win in life, then click the link somewhere in the description, grab your free ticket to one of my up and coming events. Come and hang out with me and my team. We'll show you what to do, we'll show you what to say, we'll have a lot of fun along the way, and you can really be a winner and be that inspiration for the family, for your children, for your loved ones, so you can have more holidays, a better lifestyle. You're just one decision, one property deal, one investor away. So hit that link in the description and I'll see you on the other side.